Welcome back to the Conscious Channel family. Glad you can join us today. In today's video, we're going to talk about what is a work-life balance. Of course, you know I had to bring you a quote today. I haven't gave you guys a quote in a couple of days, so I'll go ahead and bless you with one. This quote is brought to you by Confucius. Life is really simple, but we make it complicated. To piggyback off of Conscious, man, we're gonna keep going, mistakes and all, because that's what life is about. Pushing through the mistakes. I was gonna re-record that family, but no, we're gonna push forward. So piggybacking off of Confucius' quote about life is really simple, but we insist on making it complicated. See, family, let's unpack work, life, and balance. Those are three separate entities. Work is something that you do with regards to either getting a paycheck or fulfilling a role. Life is okay, family. Let's break down the three components I was talking about, and I'm going to give you Webster Dictionary because I know I'm dealing with and talking with some intelligent people, so I have to make sure my ducks are in a row. So let's go. Work: activity involving mental or physical effort done in order to achieve a purpose or a result. Okay, let's look at life. Life is the condition that distinguishes animals and plants and any organic matter, including the capacity for growth, reproduction, functional activity, and continual change preceding death. And the last component of this trio, balance, an even distribution of weight enabling someone or something to remain upright and steady. So let's combine all those three together: work, life, balance. So we identified work is the activity involving mental or physical. You see, you have to understand something is that when people say, I want a more of a work life balance, what they're really trying to identify and let the receiver of the information know that, man, they're tired. Let's just be real. There's a book that I really recommend. It's called Peak Performance: Elevate Your Game and Avoid Burnout. And one more other thing, but it's really a good book. It is, again, Peak Performance: Elevate Your Game, Avoid Burnout. Check out that book. It's kind of so when you look at what happens to people is they get burnt out because of the balancing act. As you can see, the gentleman here on the ball and holding the pole at the same time. It's a balancing act that we're constantly putting ourselves through. We push ourselves so hard that it leads to you just being overextended in life. And sometimes it's not bad to be overextended, meaning being uncomfortable, being challenged. But sometimes it's better to be on the other side of that because you have to be able to learn yourself and be yourself at the same time. So let's dig through this topic real quick, and then I'll let you guys go, family. Again, I always appreciate your attentive and listening to this video. So work life balance. Hey, listen, there's no such thing. Yeah, I said it. There's no such thing as a work life balance. Let me explain why there's no such thing as a work life balance. Because you can, Gary Keller book, I know I'm always throwing books at you, but this is a personal development channel. So you're going to hear about books. Gary Keller's One Thing book really talks about how you have to be narrowed, focused minded when you're working on a particular task. You don't believe me? Okay, take two tasks that you were going to do, and let's say two of these tasks each takes an hour, but you think if you do both of them at the same time, you can cut them down to about 30 minutes. So let's say it takes 30 minutes a piece for each task, but you're going to do them at the same time. Okay? So you do them at the same time. Now, I would love for you to look at your productivity with regards to the output of the actual thing that you're working on. Well, the two things you're working on, and compare that against you having a narrow focus on focusing on one task for an hour and then other tasks for an hour. Hey, family, I would love to see your comments and feedback on work life balance, on my challenge to you of working two tasks simultaneously at the same time and then working those same two tasks individually and see what kind of output you get. I think you'll really be shocked. Work life balance again. You see, work life balance. in these closing remarks to wrap this up is that is you can do it, but advise not to do it because life is about having balance. So it means working on one thing at a time and then moving on to the next project or assignment. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video today, family. Again, it was a quick video. I want to give you some quick inspiration about work-life balance. As you know, this channel was built for educational purposes so I can learn from you and you can learn from me and we can learn together. Stay determined, stay healthy, stay mindful, stay disciplined.